Oh, Brenda, are you there? How long has it been since we last talked? Like 6 months or something, right? Hold on. Felicia? Is that you? Ugh. What is it? What do you want? You know that I don't even want to be talking to you, right? You've got a lot of nerve messaging me. But I'm not really surprised that you really haven't seemed to change at all. You always were awful. Hey, no! What kind of way is that to talk to me? I mean, I take the effort to message you like this, and that is what you have to say to me? I thought we were friends, right? I mean, we grew up together. I mean, we even shared the same man at one point, so I don't get why you have to be so mean to me. We didn't share anything. You just cheated with my man behind my back. How dare you try and paint it any other way? Oh, well, potato, potato. Oh, wait, I guess that doesn't really work over text. Just tell me what you want already. If you just messaged me to catch up, then I'll be putting my phone down now. I just think that you should know that I am more than happy to be single now and am greatly enjoying my life. I'm even doing great with my career as well. I should be up for a promotion soon, in fact. I don't really ever remember asking about your life, but good for you, I guess. Ugh, why do I even bother? Yeah, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Wait, you can't go yet. I still have something that I need to talk to you about. What is it? What do you want? I just wanted you to know that Eric and I are finally going to be getting married. Great. And why do you think I'd care about that at all? Well, you should care about it because the new house that we are going to be living in together costs upwards of $1 million and even has a pool. Hold on, don't tell me that you're going to buy that new big house on top of the hill in town. So you've had your eye on that place? I'm not surprised. It really is amazing. But unfortunately for you, Eric and I have already sealed the deal on it, so that mansion is all ours. Not only did I steal your husband, but I even stole your dream house. You may think that your life is nice, but I'm the one living in luxury now. I take it that you had to buy that house with a loan, though, right? What? Oh, no. Don't tell me that you didn't know. Did you really have no idea that Eric's parents are hugely wealthy venture capitalists? When you sued us for the affair, they were the ones who paid for us both in one go. I didn't even wince when I heard the amount since I knew that I wouldn't be paying it. And when I told Eric how badly I wanted that amazing house, he said that his dad would buy it for us, no problem. Oh, I see. Is that what happened? Well, good for you. Or rather, it would be. I'm sure you won't believe me when I say this, but it sounds to me like you and Eric have some talking to do, because I have no idea why he would say something like that to you. I seriously have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, well, that much is obvious. Anyway, I'm going now. See you. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just jealous. I know that Eric's parents are rich because he told me so, and that's enough. You just can't accept that my life is going to be better than yours. Good luck with your probably fake promotion. Too bad you had to lose a great guy like Eric to get it. It must suck to have to work to live. I'm glad that I'll never have to do something like that again. You major loser. Well, don't worry. I'll make sure to live a life that is more than full enough for the both of us. We'll move into our new place on the 1st of the next month. I'll be sure to brag about my life again to you then, so I look forward to it. Brenda, are you there? I was just curious as to what these screenshots that you sent me this morning were all about. Those are the messages that Felicia sent me yesterday, if you can believe it. So, she is going to be buying and moving into that nice new house that was built up on top of the hill? That's what she was saying anyways. Oh my. Well, that girl has really just never changed now, has she? She really hasn't, but it doesn't seem like she's going to get off my case about this at all. I was wondering if you could show those texts to Grandpa, though. I think he'll know what to do about this. I see. You're probably right. Okay, I'll do that then. Hey there, loser. I just thought of something else that I meant to talk to you about. Where are your parents living these days? I remember that up until we were in 3rd grade or something that we lived on the same floor of that same apartment building, but then you moved, didn't you? Now that I think about it, I can't seem to recall you ever telling me where you moved to after that. I remember when we met again in college, you said that you had moved out of your parents' place and were living on your own, right? So if that's the case, where did your parents end up? It's you again. I was hoping that I'd heard the last of you for at least a little while longer. Just answer the question and tell me where your parents are living. And just why should I do that, huh? What makes you think I want to tell you? Come on, I want to know. Just tell me where they're living, unless their house is such a hole that you're actually embarrassed to even tell me. Actually, I just don't want to tell you because I don't have to and I don't want to. But if you're really curious about where they're living, then you should ask Eric. He's always walking by it, so he would know. I see, I got it. I knew that I should have come to you to find out about this. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Why me? Well, I figured that it was only a matter of time until you brought up Eric again. Yeah, I guess I did bring him up, didn't I? Anyways, like I said, I'm not going to tell you where my parents are living. I knew it! They must be living in some tiny little shack somewhere. I knew there was something weird about you moving halfway through the school year. I bet your parents probably lost their jobs and you all had to move into some podunk little house in the country. That's probably what happened, isn't it? Not even close. Actually, my dad had to transfer to a new office in his work, and because of things going on in his company, the decision came down last minute and we all had to move right away. That is probably just what your dad told you so that you wouldn't worry about what was happening. But man, who would guess that even though we started so close to each other when we were kids, that my life would have gotten so much better than yours now that we're adults. Oh man. Okay. Well, you just made my day just by being so poor. And by the way, Eric and I are finally going to move into our new place this weekend. Oh, right. That mansion on the hill. About that place, there is something that you should know. What are you talking about? What should I know? Well, have you ever even set a foot inside that house? Of course I haven't. I wanted it to be a big surprise, so I left it all to Eric. I just want the amazingness of that new place to blow me away when I take my first steps inside. I told him that I didn't want to know a single detail about it. Well, you might end up regretting that. As if. That isn't going to happen. Anyway, talk to you later. Hey, loser, are you there? What is going on here? The new place that Eric and I were supposed to move into, our magnificent $1 million mansion with the pool, it's just ruins. Oh, sorry. What is all of this about now? I want answers. I want to know what happened. I mean, this place is a dump. Everything is falling apart. It looks more like a ghost house than it does a mansion. I take it you've arrived at the house on the hill, right? The one with the do not enter tape wrapped all around it? That one, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. Why are there construction workers all over the place? They were asking me if I was the idiot who kept insisting on living there. They said they were surprised that I even turned up. Right, that makes sense. I take it my grandpa probably told them all about you. So, you know about all of this? But why didn't you tell me? You should have warned me. Before we get into that, you should know that that house on the hill has sat empty for about 20 years and was recently bought and slated for deconstruction. Oh, wait, You mean these people are going to be tearing this place down? That's right. And the new owners of the land are going to be building a new apartment building there. What are you talking about? We're the ones who bought it. I am sure that that is what you thought this whole time. Yeah. And just what makes you an expert about this house, huh? What do you know? I know about it because my grandfather bought the land last month and is the rightful owner of the land. Wait, what do you mean? Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Why would I be lying about this? He bought the land and it's his, and he's building an apartment building there. I don't believe this. This is just too much. Yeah, I thought it was really weird when you came to me saying that you were going to be living there. I remember talking to Eric about that land once, and he joked about being able to sell that house for $1 million if it was fixed up. I'm guessing that's where you got the price from, right? Hold on. I need to call Eric. We have some serious talking to do right now. I don't believe this. This is outrageous. Oh no, Felicia, what happened? Is everything okay? You sneaky little rat. You asked your grandfather to buy that land as soon as I told you that I wanted to live there, didn't you? Eric basically said as much. I thought he was just making typos when he was talking about his dad. His dad? Well, maybe it was a typo because he surely must have been talking about his ex-father-in-law. Quite the typo. Well, I thought it made sense. I thought what he was talking about is that his dad must be really rich. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Right. Well, as far as I know, Eric's dad just works a normal job and lives comfortably, but isn't extravagant by any means. What are you talking about? I guess you really screwed up here. You must have completely misunderstood what he was saying to think that his family was some kind of fabulously wealthy venture capitalists. I guess that's what must have happened. I don't believe it. Now that you mention it, I think that Eric thought that it was my family who was rich and that they were the ones handling the purchase. We both thought that the other was buying the house. The only thing that we were sure of was that we were moving into the house today. Well, then I suppose that you two can really only blame yourselves for what's happened. You both just really thought this house was going to fall right into your lap without even bothering to check on how it was or if the buying was going smoothly? I don't even know what to say. That really seems like that's what's happened here. Wow. Well, that is like a plot out of some silly webtoon or something. This isn't a joke. This is real life. Well, then I guess that solves that, though, doesn't it? I suppose we really don't have anything else to talk about then. Wait, you can't go! Where are the two of us supposed to live now? What do you mean? Why are you asking me that? Well, we already moved out of our place and canceled our contract with it. Then, because we each thought that each other's parents were going to buy the house, when we tried calling them, they each told us that we had been cut off ever since I broke up your marriage. We had completely forgotten about that. They hung up on us both right there. You mean you really forgot that you had been disinherited? They even told us that we couldn't go live with them when we told them that we didn't have anywhere else to go. I don't know what to say. Wow. Well, that is just... Yeah, you guys are dumb, but this is really not my business anymore. What do you mean? How can you say something like that? Do you think it's funny or something? You can't just kick someone while they're down like this. Besides, this whole thing is your fault. If you knew the truth, then you should have told me. You knew that this was going to happen, and yet you just sat back and watched it all. You're sick. You're so evil for wanting this to happen. I mean, first of all, I tried to warn you time and time again that you needed to check with Eric, but you two were so stupid that you didn't even bother asking each other if the other had actually even bought the house. You two got yourselves into this mess, so you two have to get yourselves out of it. Are you kidding me? You're just going to abandon us in a pickle like that? I'm not abandoning you because I was never on your side in the first place. Are you serious? How could you be so cruel? Call it what you want, but I am going now. I don't want anything to do with you or Eric ever again. Do you understand me? You two are just walking train wrecks, and I don't want you causing any chaos in my life. Wait, no, please don't leave, please. We really need your help. You can't go. Brenda, what happened? We used to be friends. You have to do something. You have to fix this. We're begging you not to leave us like this. It wasn't long after that when the moving company that Felicia and Eric hired started calling about who was going to pay the bill. Thinking that the other was going to handle the move, they had each blown through their savings and had nothing to give. In the end, they couldn't pay and also had to sleep outside that night. The divorce didn't follow long after that. After that, I heard that they went their separate ways. Except, for whatever reason, they both thought to try showing up at my house begging for a place to stay. They ended up arriving right around the same time and got into a huge fight on my lawn. They began unpacking their bags to throw their belongings at each other and made a huge mess. I told them both I was going to call the police and they ran off, never to be seen again.
Sorry, Arya. Can we do the movie some other time? I have to go to a funeral with my parents. What? Did someone die? Yes, my parents' boss. I don't think I'll be late, so I'll be back by night. Okay, we can do the movie some other time. Mom, help me! Where are you? I'm still at the funeral. What happened? Do you want to call? Don't! What? There's someone in the house! Help! What? I was in my room, but I heard someone unlock the door and come in. I went to see because I thought it was you, but a stranger was in the living room. No way! Where are you? Hiding in the closet upstairs. Maybe they haven't noticed me. I'm scared. Was it really a stranger? Not Grandma? No, it was a young woman. Okay, don't move. I'll be back ASAP. Dad is calling the police now. I think she's in the room next by. I think things are falling down. I'm on my way now. Missed call. Natalie, where are you? It's been a while. I'm home. Can you tell your husband I can't today? I don't feel good. Bring the things you stole from us today. Stole? What? You came in and stole things when we were at the funeral, right? What are you talking about? Did someone break in? You have to be careful. Be careful. Burglars always attack the same house. I had it locked, but it was unlocked. Mom said that you went out for a bit at noon but came back soon, and she noticed the key to her house was gone. It's a coincidence. It's not a mystery novel. $3,000 cash, all my designer items and cards. Also Arya's piggy bank. It's not me. Where's the proof? You're saying this without proof, right? What's this? Arya was home. So? She took a picture of the burglar running away when they heard the siren. She was on the second floor. It's you, Natalie. It's blurry. You can't tell it's me. Don't treat me like a burglar with this photo. Stop playing dumb. I asked Arya as well. You didn't go to the gatherings with relatives, right? But I showed her a picture of you from the wedding and said it was you. Just so you know, she saw your face. That's not proof. Are we done? You're annoying. Arya could have made a mistake. That's enough. Do you know how scared she was? Don't blame me. It's all your fault. What? You were walking around flaunting your designer bags even though you're poor. That's why someone stole from you. It's your fault. You're trying to do something out of your league. Who cares if I have designer? Is that all you can say? Don't act so big just because you were able to get married by luck. I don't know why Brian married such a worthless woman like you. He's an idiot. He didn't know that you loved my husband. What? I love Adam? Why? Don't play dumb. When my husband and Brian were co-workers, you liked him, right? What? I'll tell you now, but I saw you and Adam sneak out when we had the party with our co-workers. What are you talking about? Don't pretend like you forgot. Maybe you still haven't grown out of it. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're so dumb. I'm saying I stole Adam from you. How did you feel when I took your love? Wait, is that the reason why you asked Adam out? Of course, I didn't want him to fall in love with a worthless woman like you, sis. I've always hated it when you have things or people better than me. I don't know how you think you can have better things than me when I am better than you. How shitty are you? I am surprised when Brian proposed to you right after, though. I guess he was empathetic since you were in your 30s. Brian is so sweet. I feel like I'm turning into a shitty person just by talking to you. Just give me back everything you stole from us. Arya was saving up to buy an animal bag. Then why don't you just come over and see for yourself? You won't find anything because it wasn't me. Just buy her a new bag. It's easy if you sell your designer items, right? I can't sell those because Brian gave those to me. Stop acting like he gave those to you. You begged him, right? You're making me laugh. It's so sad you can't even buy Arya a bag. Maybe you should change your lifestyle. You're worthless, sis. You have to live your life poorly like your worthless self. Natalie, where are you? What? Home, of course. I need to talk to you. What? Someone broke in again. It was worse than before. They broke in when we were out for dinner. That's fucking hilarious. How stupid are you? Such an idiot. I can't stop laughing. Me too. What? I didn't think it'll happen so soon. Good thing I was careful. What? About the burglar. Just to be sure, I had Adam keep an eye out. What? When I asked him, he gladly accepted since he thought it would prove your innocence. He said he was out drinking today. I told him to tell you that. You are my number one suspect. You knew we were going out because I posted on my social media, right? Adam sent me a picture. A picture of you messing up her house. What? I thought you would be cautious because Arya was home the other time. Adam was exactly where Arya was last time, but you didn't notice at all. How stupid are you? I can't stop laughing because it's so dumb. You've got to be kidding me. What do you want to do with my family? That's what I want to say. What do you want to do with my family? I have proof now, so you can't run away anymore. Okay, fine, even if I was the culprit. But for the previous one, there's no proof, right? No way, are you still trying to make excuses? You stole from us. You're overreacting. It's just sisters fighting, right? Huh? I'm telling you, the police don't work for this kind of thing. It's called civil non-intervention. You're too smart to know that, sis. I'll tell you. If a parent or sibling steals something within the family can't report it. It's called a custodial sentence, and it applies. No, it won't. What? I'm not going to file a damage report. I'm going to file a complaint. Adams is on board as well. What? Complaint? He just texted me. He said he followed you to your parents' house. He says it seems that you hid everything in the shed. He checked the shed and found the things you stole from us. Also Arya's piggy bank. He's going to help us go to the police with us tomorrow. He's apologizing as well. Did he say that? I'm not going to be charged, right? People seem to get confused there. What was the penalty for theft? Wasn't it imprisonment for up to 10 years or a fine up to $5,000? It's tough. Well, good luck. Oh no, hey sis, please, stop him right now. What? Why? Why? Because is it okay to have criminals among family? Can't be helped, it's already done. What do you mean can't be helped? Oh, I get it. If you can talk my husband out of it, I'll let you borrow him for a day. What? You love him, right? I won't get mad if you have an affair with him. Just this once, I will forgive you. What the fuck? First of all, don't treat Adams like an object. Natalie, you're wrong, so I'll tell you. I'm wrong? I left with him at the party because he asked me to. Huh? I didn't like me. He asked me out. What? Why? I don't know why, but he told me he'd always loved me. But by then, I had already fallen for Brian, so I said no. Then he said he'd be happy to continue being colleagues, that's all. What? So I didn't steal your love from you? The only person I've ever loved has always been Brian. You're a liar. You're just trying to look good again. I don't believe you. You don't have to believe me, though. Just ask Adams and he'll tell you. I'm your hand-me-down? Why do you think that way? Hey, can we stop treating Adams like he's a thing? He didn't go to you because I said no. I think he married you because he fell in love with you. Shut up, shut up, shut up! That's not what I'm talking about. I have to stop that man. I don't want to be an ex-con. Help me, sis. No, are you stupid? How can I cooperate with you after the way you've treated me? You should live in jail for the rest of your life. Why? That was a joke. Just let it go. No, I can't. My precious daughter was put through such a frightening experience. Adams won't be convinced. You won't know unless you try. He's so sweet. Just cry and ask him to forgive you. Natalie, you are Adam's wife. Don't you get it? Adams is really pissed off right now. Huh? Because the first day you robbed my house, do you know whose funeral we were at? Your boss, right? Yes, we were new graduates and didn't know what was right or left. A former police devil boss who drilled into me from the ground up what to do and what not to do in the world. Former police officer? He was your benefactor. I can't believe that you had to call in sick for his funeral. And where were you? Breaking into your sister's house and stealing her money and goods. Adams, who had the utmost respect for his boss, would never allow it. Give up. No, I'm not going to jail. I'll get back the money. Such a jerk for trying to get my husband on your side. Get off your ass and do something, you worthless piece of shit. You got what you deserved. You have no respect for anyone else but yourself. You steal things and hurt and abuse people with impunity. You seem to be more of a bottom-of-the-barrel human being than I am. Okay, I get it. Just let me be the bottom. Please, just don't sue me. So can you promise me? You said you'd take this opportunity to rethink your life a little bit. What? Yes, recite. I am the bottom of the human race. From now on, I will live quietly without bothering others and without luxury. I am at the bottom of the human race. From now on, I will live quietly without bothering others and without extravagance. Yes, that's it. Promise me you won't sue me? I do. Huh? Because that's Natalie's favorite joke now, right? You said yourself that thieves enter the same house multiple times. I can't flush. Boring jokes like that. My sister has tried every trick in the book to get the charges dropped since then, but all have failed. Most surprisingly, our parents did not demand that the charges be dropped. I guess my parents had reached their limit. Natalie managed to avoid jail time, but of course she is now an ex-convict. She was fired from the company she worked and was about to pay a fine when Adams handed her divorce papers, and now she is a cripple. After the incident, our whole family moved away from my parents' house. This is because I just realized that this time was too much proximity is not good in many ways. A little further from work and school, the family of 3 now lives in a small apartment with the sound of the ocean, and of course equipped with a home safe.